to say that their goalkeeper, David Raya, joins us live from Hill Dickinson. David, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us. Congratulations on the victory and a 9th clean sheet this season, more than any other goalkeeper in the league. First of all, how do you feel after that performance?
Hello, thank you. We feel great after the 3 points. I think we need to put the games to bed a little bit earlier, not to have that pressure at the end of the game. But credit to everyone, credit to the players that we defended very, very well. We gave them little chances, and just it's great to keep the clean sheet. It makes it easier to win games.
Hey David, how you doing? Ian Wright, my friend. Congratulations on the win. I just wanted to say, David, in respect of those periods during the game, is it a worry? Is anyone saying anything in the dressing room about the way that sometimes we give the ball away in certain instances? We're giving teams impetus to come and attack us. Is that a worry, or am I just looking into it too deeply?
No, I think we set our standards. Of course, we don't want to give the ball away in certain situations and certain occasions, but sometimes football is like this, as you know. And it's just the way the team reacted, the way we track back, the way we want to make right that mistake. So, we can give the ball away. That's part of football, but it's how you react and how you track back to not concede the chance after that.
Yep.
And tell me something, David, top of the table at Christmas, which is lovely, I guess, for you guys to enjoy the festive period just for this moment, even though the fixtures are coming thick and fast. But does this season feel different for you and the team? Because it does to everyone watching. It feels like Arsenal have a more complete squad than they've ever had.
Well, we know we have a deeper squad from the beginning. Like last year we had a lot of injuries. This year we've been having a lot of injuries again. But obviously the squad is a little bit bigger, and we just don't look at that. We just look forward, look into the present, game by game. We know this is a really, really important period in Christmas, especially the games we play every 2-3 days. Now we have the Carabao Cup on Tuesday, and there's no time to think too much about it, just game by game, and not to look too much into the future.
Well, we wish you all the very best with all the fixtures coming up, and thanks for taking the time to talk to us. Well done with the win.
Thank you very much.
No problem. Thank you.
We always talk about time.
They didn't make it easy, but you guys kept knocking, kept asking questions. So how did you feel about the performance overall?
Well, very happy to win here. It's a really difficult place to come. I think that is very organized. By the way, I take the opportunity to say what a beautiful stadium they built. I had chills with the atmosphere, with the beauty of it. So congratulations. And in the first half we had some moments that we were very dominant without really creating much. We scored the goal. And in the second half we had 2 or 3 big open chances that if you want to be more relaxed at the end, you should score in the Premier League.
Yeah, on these big chances, is it about being more relaxed then ultimately? Because why couldn't you put the game to bed? You had a ball in the post.
2.
2, yes.
One Leo, one Zubimendi, Bukayo is totally free inside the box. He's got time, he decides to shoot and the ball gets cleared just on the line. So that's those moments that you have to be more clinical to have bigger margins.
Absolutely.
Boys, well done. Good point here at Hill Dickinson, but Everton made it hard. How do you feel about the performance?
Yeah, they made it really tough. Also on us to not kill the game in certain moments, but credit to them. It's always tough coming here, and we're just happy we got the win in the end.
What was it that they were doing that made it so hard for you guys to break them?
I think they have a good structure and the intensity they played, with the fans, and obviously all their players are so passionate, so they gave everything. So that made it hard for us, but like I said, we had our chances and we could have killed the game off earlier.
Ultimately, your penalty, Victor, got Arsenal the win. Could you talk us about the decision-making because we had a few penalty takers on the pitch, and we saw Odegaard handing the ball to you.
Yeah, I mean, it's a few that can take it, and this time was me that took it, and it was important to score that one, so it was nice.
Yeah, and you really sent it. It was a powerful shot, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's usually like that, so yeah.
So how important was it for you to get a goal tonight, to get the penalty? Because, of course, there's always pressure when you're playing for a club like Arsenal, but also when you're playing as a striker.
Yeah, you always want to score goals, so yeah, that's the main target every game, I think, for all the attacking players. So yeah, that's what we want to do, and of course today we could have scored a few more, but yeah, the most important is that we won the game.
And how have you been feeling? Because you didn't get much of a preseason, and then you got the injury, but you've been getting a lot of praise from Mikel Arteta, and we see how much you work hard on the pitch.
Yeah, I think I try to do my best always on the pitch, and then, yeah, of course you need to get to know the system, how we play, and then, yeah, fit into that role and adapt to that. But yeah, we're playing quite well. We're performing. We're a good position in the league and Champions League. So yeah, we just keep going like this.
And Bukayo, minutes before you guys played Everton, City played before you and got the win. How important was it for you to manage this game well, especially emotionally as well?
No, there's not really any emotions in it. We take the emotions out. We just know we're focused on our job. And this week, since last week, we were focused on winning here, and we did that today. So yeah, we're back on top of the table, but we're not watching City too much or the other teams. We just know we're in control now, and when we win every week, we'll stay there.
Another really good performance from you guys and from yourself. So you're player of the match. Congratulations, Bukayo.
Thank you very much.
Could you do the honors, Victor, please?
Here you go, bro.
Cheers, brother.
You have enough space at home or not? Yeah.
I like that. Is there enough space? And deserved, right? Man of the match for him.
Well, yeah, you could say that probably. Bukayo Saka's always involved in a lot of things that's happening with Arsenal, but yeah, it wasn't one of his blistering, unbelievable performances, but yeah, he done what he needed to do today and spoke very well. You can see that everybody's very composed, very calm about what's happening. No one's getting too excited about being at the top of the league now. They know, like he said, if they carry on doing what they're doing and winning games, they can stay there. It's in their hands. So the main thing is that they're all on the right page in respect of what they're trying to achieve.
Yeah, and Righty just used the word composed. They are very composed, very calm, not getting too excited or happy about the win. They looked quite sort of calm in that interview.
They did, yeah. I mean, they've been in this situation before, haven't they, where they've been in and around the top for a long period of time. In previous seasons, they've dropped points late on, and that's when the questions are going to, not around Christmas. The questions are going to come around March, April, May.
Exactly.
And that's can you hang on to a 2-point lead then when Man City win just before you?
Yeah.
And then that's when the pressure is. At the moment, of course, there's pressure. They want to keep that advantage, but as I say, they've done this before. They've done this before for a few years.
Mm-hmm.
It's the last little bit. It's the hardest little bit. And but they do feel like and look like they're in a better position now than they ever have been. It's a strong squad, and they were, despite it only being 1-0, they just felt like they were in control for the majority of the game.
The thing is, Mike, it's just in those games, you just want to try and win games a little bit more comfortably so as you can feel it, because there does seem to be times in games, and I've watched the last four or five Arsenal games, where there's moments where they look vulnerable, and it's something that I feel that they should be taking more control. They should be managing the game better in the way that they're trying to play out. Maybe, I don't know, even with the subs, so as people can maybe start running the ball into areas, keeping the ball in that final third to waste time, not trying to pass it around the back, and be a little bit more progressive with what we're trying to do to score more goals. Because I didn't feel like we should have been more of a goal threat today to put that Everton side away, make it a little bit more comfortable. But in the end, the 3 points is what's important, and we got them again. That is the main thing.
Yeah, and I guess, is that something that you can work on in training? Is that something that just comes with time, like game management?
I think Arsenal in general, and it's not a criticism at all, every single team has a strength to it. And I think if you look at previous winners of the league in the last few years, you look at Liverpool, you look at Manchester, they are attacking, goal-getting, creative teams. This Arsenal team is so good. They've got such a good goalkeeper, such a good back four. They work together. They've got a great number 6, Declan Rice. And they base themselves on a very solid foundation. They're more defensive team. So I don't think they're ever going to have a shootout and beat any team 5-4 like a City or like a Liverpool did. They're more calculated than that.
Well, do you know what? Teed me up perfectly because I'm delighted.
Right then, Gooners, after listening to all of that, the interviews, the analysis, the tone, I think this performance actually tells us more about Arsenal than a comfortable 3-0 ever would. First of all, let's give credit where it's due. 9 clean sheets, top of the table at Christmas. Another 3 points in a notoriously difficult place to go. That matters. A lot. And listening to David Raya, Bukayo Saka, and the rest. One word keeps coming up. Composure. There's no panic, no chest beating, no over-celebration. This squad sounds calm, focused, almost deliberately boring, and that's not a criticism. That's maturity. Now, as a fan, I do share one concern that keeps popping up in this discussion. Game control. We keep games alive longer than we need to. We dominate spells, create chances, hit the post, miss sitters, and then suddenly we're under pressure in the final 10 minutes when the game should already be dead and buried. You could hear it in Arteta's words. You could hear it in Raya's answers. And you could feel it from the pundits. This Arsenal side is built on a solid foundation. Elite goalkeeper, strong backline, Declan Rice anchoring everything. We're not a chaotic shootout team like Peak City or Liverpool. We're calculated, structured, controlled. But control also means killing games, managing moments, keeping the ball higher up the pitch, making smarter decisions when legs are tired. That's the next step. What really impressed me, though, was the mentality. City had already won. The pressure was on. And Arsenal didn't blink. Bukayo Saka saying they don't really watch City. That's exactly what you want to hear. That's a team focused on process, not noise. And this is the key difference compared to previous seasons. They've been here before, but now they look like they belong here. Are there vulnerabilities? Yes. Are City the real threat? Absolutely. Will the real test come in March, April, May? Without question. But right now, this Arsenal side feels more complete than any version we've had in years. Not perfect, not flashy every week, but resilient, calm, and still in control of their destiny. As a fan, I'd obviously love more goals and fewer heart attacks, but titles aren't won on vibes, they're won on results. And once again, Arsenal found a way. Now I want to hear from you, Gooners. Who was the standout player for you today? Was it Raya with another clean sheet, Saka leading by example, or someone else entirely? Drop your man of the match in the comments, smash the like button, and let's talk about it.